Welcome back. So as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, I'm going to be reviewing Ateez's new music video. Okay, so Ateez is definitely a group that I am a fan of. I very much like them, especially since I saw them live. I happened to go to Kcon a couple of years ago when we actually still had it, and I was able to see them live, and I very much enjoyed their performance. I feel like they were kind of one of the best performances of that night just because they had so much energy and they were definitely like working really hard, and they were very good at dancing. Very good at dancing. They were doing some like just super difficult moves, and the stage that I saw them on actually wasn't that big, so it could have been a little difficult for them to navigate, but they did like awesomely with it, and they were just on it from like the time they came on the stage until they went off. They did quite a few songs. I don't even know how many. I think they also did like a cover song of something else. They did a cover dance. They just gave a really great performance, and so I have liked Ateez ever since then, and I felt like they did a really good job. So today I'm going to check out their new music video. Very excited, and I hope it is an enjoyable video. So let's see how it is. But also at the end of this video, I am going to be talking about why it seems nobody likes Ateez. I'm going to be going into that later, so stick around if you're interested. Okay, so it's starting. Okay. Oh, that's like a city. Okay. First I was just like, that's desert, but yeah. I feel like they're in the desert a lot in their videos. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the pink hair. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I really like the chorus. Oh my gosh. They're such good dancers. Oh, it kills me. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a backflip. Okay, so it's like Mad Max apocalypse going on here. Oh, wow. He like can talk so fast. Oh my gosh. The chorus is definitely something that will like get stuck in my head. I feel like I'm just gonna hear it a lot. Oh, okay. That was a really fast turn. Okay, fireworks and fire. It's very popular in music videos right now. I really like this like music beat. Wow, okay. Oh, what is this? Oh. I was like, I'm hearing more music. What's happening? Fever Part 2. So I definitely enjoyed that. Yes, I enjoyed that. There are music videos that are by Ateez that I'm not less like necessarily as fond of, but I don't know, I felt like this one was just like very good in terms of the beat, and it also felt like it had more like dimension to it, and it was sort of changing as it was going. And something that I also felt is very good about the music video is about I think it was 2:45, where Jung Ho is singing in front of the burning tree, and yes, I don't know, it's just very good. His voice is very good, and sometimes I feel like the ballad part of the song is like just doesn't match or doesn't fit, but I feel like they went into it in a very smooth manner, and his voice just brings something nice to it. Sometimes it's sort of mismatch and like awkward, but I definitely felt like I really enjoyed that bit. He just has a very good voice. The thing that I do find with Ateez music videos is that sometimes they can sound similar. I would say that this is one of their more different sounding songs. So I would say that is something that's sort of maybe, I don't want to say a negative, but sort of a negative about the group. And that's sort of up to their producers to get the music that kind of sounds very different and bring in a bunch of different sounds. But in terms of this one, I very much liked it. And something about this music video also is that it a little bit reminded me of, I don't know how many of you knew the band Beast, like B2ST, Beast, but I kind of feel like there are some songs that sounded a little bit similar or had like a similar vibe to this, not sounded similar. Also Block B, they have a couple of songs that also sort of are in this like vibe. I feel like it's kind of a common one, but with the more like powerful dancing and powerful sounding bands that are less ballady. This is something that I feel like I have noticed. I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely a good watch. Something that I did want to get into quickly though is that it seems that no one likes Ateez, or at least there seems to be not as much like for Ateez as some other bands which maybe aren't as great. And I kind of wanted to figure out and express like why I think that might be. I have some theories. If you guys have some theories, you can also share them. But I definitely wanted to mention those because they are such a good band. And after Kcon, they definitely like exploded in terms of popularity. And because they did so well with their performance, they got a whole lot of attention very fast. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they're growing like we would, you know, people who are A-Tiny's would really like them to grow. So I was just going to go through a few of the reasons that I think that may be happening. So one of them is probably that Kcon, you know, it's an international like thing, and they are a Korean band. It seems like they pretty much got attention from the Kcon that I happened to go to, which was Kcon LA. So it seems like they're drawing not just international fans, but international fans like from America, maybe from California, which is a pretty small group in terms of like the rest of everywhere else. And I also think that they don't have a very big Korean fan base, which is unfortunate. And it would be nice, I think, if their producers definitely pushed them more in Korea. So that is just something that I noticed specifically because I think they managed to like kind of get really popular right after the performance that happened here. Another thing that I also came across, I noticed that like in comments and stuff, people say that their fan base is not like nice. So I don't see how that makes them any different from any other band, honestly, because the fans of BTS and honestly even some of the fans of Blackpink are not nice at all. In fact, fans of one group will go into the other group's like videos and just like badmouth them for no reason. I'm a fan of very many bands, but I usually avoid the comments of a lot of music videos just because sometimes it's all filled with like trolls from other groups who are like hating on the members for no reason, because it's like if you don't like their music then you don't have to watch their videos. You don't. You can just leave. It's totally possible. So I think that yeah, they may have some fans that are bad, but a lot of groups have fans that aren't great. So I think that brings me to my next point, which is the fact that maybe they have fans that aren't as vocal either. And unfortunately, the fans that are vocal are like not that nice. I really like Ateez and I listen to them, but I'm not necessarily as vocal about liking them or like actively like doing stuff in terms of their group as I might be with others. And I don't really know why that is, but maybe if they did more sort of like engagement outreach type stuff, maybe that would help in terms of getting their less vocal fans to be a little bit more vocal. And I just definitely think that that could help them overall. So yeah, those are my like few theories as to why maybe they're just not growing. It also could be, like I said, some of their music videos don't sound that different from others. Or maybe it also could be that I feel like they don't necessarily have a very specific like Ateez sound, you know what I mean? And that is something that I really like about Blackpink. When I hear their song, I know it's them immediately. There's no question. I'm like, yep, that's them. So I think maybe in terms of branding, their production company or producers or whatever could just be a little bit more specific about branding them. I would really like in the future for them to get more attention, just because I think they're really super talented and they work very hard. I definitely felt like they were trying to like do their best and show that they were like working really hard when I saw them live. So I definitely will continue to be a fan. But if you have a favorite Ateez music video, I always like to know like what people's favorite music videos are, because I like listening to music and also getting a visual at the same time. So if you happen to have a favorite music video from them, let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. 2 weeks ago. Ugh. More time passed than I realized. Awkward.